The evening air in New York pulsed with chaos, taxi horns, crowd laughter, and the scent of wet asphalt after rain. Elena, a 26-year-old gallery curator in Brooklyn, stepped out of the bar, her head foggy from wine. The day had been a nightmare. A client canceled an exhibition at the last minute, leaving her furious and desperate. Suddenly, a rough shove. Some drunk guy rammed into her, knocking her bag from her hands. Keys, phone, lipstick, everything scattered on the sidewalk. Elena's heart pounded. She bent down, but suspicious faces flickered in the crowd, and fear gripped her throat. "Hey, back off. That's not yours," she shouted, her voice trembling. At that moment, a hand grabbed her shoulder, pulling her away from danger.
"Hold on, I'll help."
"That idiot didn't even apologize," said a calm but firm voice. Elena looked up. Before her stood a blonde with wavy hair framing her face like sunlight. Emily, a 24-year-old graphic designer from Manhattan, was there for the same reason, to escape the noise inside. She quickly gathered Elena's things, their fingers brushing over the phone, and something electric hung in the air, like a pre-storm charge. "Are you okay?" "I'm Emily," she said, smiling. Elena nodded, muttering thanks, and they chatted under the flickering neon sign. Both were tired of the city's hustle, but that night sparked something unexpected and alluring. The next morning, a message arrived. "Coffee by the river? Can't get last night out of my head." Thus began their meetings. Walks in Central Park, where Elena shared her passion for art. She grew up in an immigrant family where paintings were a way to express the unspoken. Emily talked about her childhood in a quiet suburb where she early realized her heart didn't align with her parents' expectations. They laughed over little things: love for black and white films, hatred for rush hour subway. But beneath this lightness lurked drama. Elena had just escaped destructive relationships. Her ex-partner cheated, manipulated, leaving deep scars of mistrust. "I thought love was war," she confessed one day. Emily hid her orientation from her family, fearing rejection. "My parents think it's a phase. But it's me," she whispered. The drama hit at Elena's gallery exhibition. Emily came to support, but Elena's ex appeared, a tall brunette with a venomous smile. "Oh, new toy," she sneered, stepping closer. Elena froze, and Emily felt a stab of jealousy. That evening, on the street under rain, a scandal erupted. "Why didn't you say she'd be there? Do you still love her?" Emily yelled, tears mixing with raindrops. Elena grabbed her hands. "No, that's the past, but it still hurts. I'm afraid of losing you because of it." They stood, wet and shivering, and then the kiss happened. The first, full of desperation and passion. Emily's lips pressed to Elena's, erasing words, replacing them with warmth. It was a kiss born from storm, tender yet fierce, as if the whole world narrowed to their breathing. After that, their love blossomed, but drama didn't subside. Emily's family learned about them through social media photos. Her mother called in hysterics. "This isn't you. Stop shaming us." Emily sobbed for hours, and Elena held her, whispering, "We'll get through this together." But tension grew. Elena started getting jealous of Emily's colleagues, recalling past betrayal. One evening, after a fight over Emily's late return from work, Elena slammed the door. "If you're not ready to fight, why all this?" Emily caught her on the stairs, tears streaming. "I am fighting, but it hurts when you don't believe." They returned to the apartment, hugging, and Elena suggested a bath to wash away the fatigue. The bath was warm, with lavender foam and soft candlelight. They sank into the water, back to back, feeling each other's warmth through the steam. "Tell me about your day," Elena said quietly, stroking Emily's hand. She sighed. "Work is pure stress, but with you, everything seems easier." They whispered about dreams, a trip to Europe, a home with a garden. No words of desire, only tenderness, like water enveloping their bodies, washing away grudges. In that moment, drama receded, leaving room for peace, where every touch was a promise. "I'm here, no matter what." But the storm returned. Elena's ex began stalking, calls, messages threatening to expose them at work. Elena broke down, locking herself in the gallery, refusing meetings. "I don't want to drag you into this hell," she wrote. Emily, in panic, rushed to her at night. "You're not alone. We're stronger together," she shouted through the door. Elena opened, and they embraced, crying. This became a turning point. Elena sued her ex for harassment, and Emily confronted her family face to face. "I love her, and that won't change," she declared to her parents. Her mother was silent, her father left, but doubt was sown. Over time, they began to soften. To weather the crisis, they escaped to a cottage by the lake. There, under the stars, drama peaked. Emily confessed an old secret. In her youth, she tried to fix herself, dating guys, but it only wounded her. "I was afraid you'd think I'm not sure about us." Elena cupped her face. "Your past is part of you, but our present is us." They walked the forest, holding hands, and kisses under the moon were full of tenderness, erasing shadows. Back in the city, they built a new life. Elena opened her own exhibition, inspired by their story, paintings of love in chaos. Emily helped with design, and at the opening, Emily's family came, reluctantly, but it was a step. Drama didn't vanish entirely. Petty quarrels, jealousy, work pressure. But each time they chose each other. In quiet evenings, cooking dinner or strolling Brooklyn, they recalled that night by the bar, a chance encounter turned fate. Their love was realistic, not a fairy tale, but a battle for happiness. Elena taught Emily to trust, Elena to forgive. They became support in a world where everything is fragile. Kisses in the rain, embraces in the bath, whispers at night. All wove the fabric of their romance, full of dramas but invincible. In the end, New York, the city of loners, became home for two, where love conquered fear. Yet, as months passed, new challenges arose. Elena's gallery faced financial woes, threatening closure, and she poured her soul into saving it, often working late. Emily felt neglected, sparking another rift. "Do you even see me anymore?" she asked one night, voice cracking. Elena paused, realizing her fears had blinded her. "You're my anchor," she replied, pulling Emily close for a heartfelt kiss that reignited their spark. Together, they brainstormed solutions. Emily redesigned the gallery's branding, attracting new clients. This ordeal strengthened them, turning vulnerability into unbreakable bond. Family ties mended slowly. Emily's parents invited them for dinner, a tentative olive branch. Through it all, their shared moments, like lazy Sundays in bed with coffee and books, reminded them of the simple joy in their love. In the bustling city, they carved out a sanctuary, proving that true romance thrives amid adversity, blooming brighter with every storm weathered.